I was just thinking whether I had sufficient time to bake up pizza because we have friends, we have guests coming in less than 45 minutes. Do you think that'll be enough? It'll be more than enough because here we're gonna make a no rice, no knead pizza recipe. So go grab your bowls, see you in a bit. So I'm gonna pour in 1 cup of water, warm water. I'm going to add some maple syrup. About 1 tablespoon will suffice. I'm gonna eyeball it. I've been doing this literally every week. So this is the food for our yeast. You can totally use a whisk and whisk, whisk, whisk. I'm just gonna swish, swish, swish. All right. And then into this will go our yeast. How do you know if the water is the right amount of warm? You can totally use a measuring apparatus that will measure the temperature. I don't know how many of us have that, so we'll keep that aside. What you could do is if you stick your little pinky finger and you can't feel it, that means it's warm enough. If it's too hot, if you have to pull it right out, it's too hot, so let it cool. And if it's cool, you'll feel it, right? Then you need to warm it. Hope that helps. That's what I do. Right, so now we have our beautiful yeast here. I'm just gonna swish, swish, swish it again. And yeah, let it be. I think you wonder why I used maple syrup and not what people generally use, which is sugar. It's because I personally like using honey. I want to make a totally vegan recipe today, so I replaced that with maple syrup. I feel it's more smoother and it somehow affects the texture of the pizza. It's more softer, it's more palatable when you spread it across your pan. So what I use, I'd highly recommend it, but totally your call. I am going to use some whole wheat flour. It's called pastry flour, but whole wheat. That's what I'm going to use today. It's number 1, pizza flour. If you don't have that, bread flour. If you don't have that, all-purpose flour. But if you want to eat something healthy, then go for whole wheat. Whole wheat flour, 100% whole wheat flour. Only thing with whole wheat flour is, ooh, did you see what happened here? Who's been keeping a close eye on this mixture? See? We're twinning. Yeah, so if you want to, it's more healthier to eat whole wheat. It's whole. So I put some hing in there, a little bit of a dash of pepper. So I'm going to put about 2 cups of flour. I had another cup sitting in there playing peekaboo. Found you, little cup. Half a cup. All right, so that's half a cup and half a cup. That makes that 1 cup. I want about 2 1/4 cup. So that's our goal. So it's 1.5 cup. And that's 2 cups. Perfect. This is a no knead recipe, so you don't have to work out those biceps or triceps. You can totally pull out your wooden spoon. Right? And just mix it all up. I would 100% add more dough, at least half a cup of dough. I would 100% add more flour, at least half a cup more flour. I have emptied this packet. I'm going to put in some more. If you have something like that you need to refill, go grab that and I'll see you in a sec. I'm going to add in some more flour, about half cup more, so that's 2.5 cups of flour. So what do we use first? We used 1 cup of water, 1 sachet of instant yeast in my case, or something more easy. Sprinkle your yeast in such a way that it covers the entire surface area of your bowl, and you should be good. Don't tell this to anybody, but sometimes I do that. Frankly, I make pizzas so very often, and that's how I eyeball it, and it has worked great. I added salt. Did you like what I did last time with the salt? Are you gonna try that with me? You gonna try that with me? Okay, do it. Awesome. I feel Italian already. That should be good. And then we have our trusted oregano. I love oregano. All right, we have some oregano in there. It already smells divine. I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And here's my, using all my secrets. How I'm all about like easy, you know, easy baking, easy cooking, and so forth. Because only if it's easy will you feel inspired to cook and bake often, and I'm all about that. So yeah, you're seeing like live tips on how I do it and how pizza is like a staple food at our house. It's because I make it easy for me and now for you. All right, so our no knead pizza dough is ready. It's ready, it's ready. Good job, pizza dough. It's soft, it's perfect. We don't even have to wait for it to rise, because this recipe is a no rice, no knead pizza base recipe. So if you're amongst those who buy bases, this video is going to spoil you, because the last time you bought a pizza base was the last time you bought a pizza base. All right, my dough is ready. That's it. I'm gonna get my pan and see you in a sec. Go grab yours. I grab some parchment paper too. If you want your baking dishes to last long, always, this is like a safety measure for your poor baking dish. I remember like when I got married and my husband was asking, or my, then my would-be was asking, what all do you need? By the time you're here, he said, I need an oven and I need tulsi. Tulsi is this super special plant. She's also popularly called holy basil. She's extremely dear to me. I use her every day in service, in prayer. So yeah. Alright, so at this point, I'm noticing that my hand is sticking a little. I'm going to apply some olive oil. This will be a fantastic time to heat up your oven. Heat it up to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. I do not use a rolling pin. This is not chapati or flatbread. This is pizza base. So use your fingers like so. All right. Can you hear that mama in the background? I think our little taste tester got a whiff of what I'm up to. And he's ready to come. You'll have to wait a few more seconds. So for the pizza sauce, today I am going to use a tomato sauce pan. And by that what I mean is here at a local store called Costco, we get something called as tomato sauce. It's basically just tomato and salt and some red bell pepper, all grinded and cooked in perfect consistency. So all I need to do, with hardly any preservatives, hardly any. So all I need to do is open up the can, which is what I'm going to do today, because my wonderful guests will be here. So into that, I'm going to add some Italian seasoning, some and then some extra oregano, some extra basil leaf. If you have fresh basil leaf, please use fresh basil leaf. It will totally elevate your pizza. So yes, I'm going to use that. It's a common conception that pizza or Italian food is not protein rich, right? Unfortunately, like thinking about this now, what's my source of protein here? So to cover that, I am going to add some cottage cheese, also popularly known as paneer, right? I'm going to marinate some paneer just with some masala of choice. I have a masala called tandoori masala, so I'm going to add that. You can just totally add just olive oil. If you want to keep it like purely Italian. I don't know if adding paneer keeps it purely Italian anymore, but you can totally season it with some oregano, some basil leaves, some Italian seasoning, salt and pepper, and some olive oil. That should like do the trick. Our pizza dough looks fantastic. This is a 14-inch pizza pan, so that recipe was sufficient to make this humongous pizza piece. All right, so I'm gonna let that be for a sec, and let's go make our sauce. Did anyone time us? I was timing us. We hardly took 10 minutes. Pizza base, come on people. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, if you haven't shared this wonderful channel with your friends, why are you gatekeeping? Go ahead, share, subscribe.